Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'm going to make a very simple dish. It's actually just a side dish. Well, it's cold out now, so it's time to use the oven. So let's get going, and we're going to make some glazed carrots. This is one of my mother's favorite recipes to make for Thanksgiving. I also make it for Thanksgiving, but I also incorporate it in my meals during the year. It's absolutely simple recipe to make. All you need is your carrots, you need some butter, salt, and brown sugar. Now if you don't have brown sugar, you don't like brown sugar, you can use honey. It's totally up to you. So let's get started. Okay, so I have the oven heating up. I have it on 375. But what we have to do is I'm going to take a stick of butter, just cut it in half. And we're going to melt half a stick of butter. And that's for the glaze. Okay, so now what we have to do is I'm going to peel our carrots. Alright, let's get all these carrots cleaned up. So now I have a roasting pan lined with parchment paper. My carrots have been cleaned. So now, at this point, you can cut them into any shape that you like. Now this is how my mother always cut them, into sticks. So I cut the carrot in half and then in four. Now what my mother used to do is she would boil them or steam them first to get them soft. I find when you're roasting it's fine. They're thin enough because they're cut into sticks that they will cook on their own. Now if you do cut them into thicker pieces, then you might want to steam them for a few minutes until they get fork tender. It's totally up to you. But when it comes to roasting, as long as they're thin, there should be no problem. You can cover the pan with aluminum foil for the first 20 minutes to steam them. Now these carrots are very skinny carrots, so you don't have to cut them in four. Some can be just cut into half. But glazed carrots have always been a favorite at the Thanksgiving table and also a favorite at the Easter table. So who doesn't make carrots on Easter? And glazed carrots are really good. Okay, so now I have all the carrots in my roasting pan. So I went ahead and I melted half a stick of butter we're going to take about 2 or 3 heaping tablespoons of brown sugar. 3 is good. We're also going to take about a teaspoon of salt. And I usually put about a teaspoon of parsley. If you have fresh, that's great. So now we're just going to give that a stir. Like I said, it's very easy. Cut the carrots into any shape you'd like. Half a stick of butter. 3 big tablespoons of brown sugar. A teaspoon of salt. And some parsley. And that's it. So we're going to drizzle this over. We're going to mix it in. So. Okay, so we're just going to mix it in with our hands. Make sure it's all coated. And once you got them all coated, now we're going to spread them out. Try to spread them out into a single layer if you can. If you can't, maybe you should get a bigger pan. Okay, so now we're going to roast these in the oven. Okay, they're all ready. I have the oven at 375. You can put it at 4, and we'll check them in 20 minutes. Okay, so I took them out of the oven and I gave them a little toss. So it's been about 10-15 minutes. They softened up nicely, they steamed. So now we're going to go ahead and roast them. Probably about another 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, so it took about 30 minutes in the oven. They're nice and tender and sticky from the glaze. So I hope you give this recipe a try. Glazed carrots. Absolutely delicious. And thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.